guys, it's M4J here and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Here I am, captain of the Unreliable with my ragtag bunch of misfits sitting here right in front of me. So last time out we had the little meeting here about invading the prison planet, which was called, if I remind myself, that's probably not the best map to go to. There's a map down here. Actually there's a map, I could do it here. Tartarus, that's the one. And meet Chairman Rockwell. So we had a bit of a discussion here, and we all decided, let's damn well go for it. So here we've got, let's see, Felix, Nyoka, Vicar Max, Sam, who really had no input in the conversation, let's be honest, he's just a robot. And then we've also got Pavati and Ellie. But today, we're not going to be invading Tartarus. Today, we're actually going to be doing the side quest for Felix, Friendship's Due. We have to find a guy called Trask, and to do that, we have to track down his wife Rosanna. So let's go and do that. We are getting very close to the end of the game now, I think. So yeah, hopefully I can get this series done this week. I think it lines up perfectly, depending on how long it takes. It'll either be Thursday or Friday. This is Wednesday's episode I'm recording at the moment, which you'll know because you'll probably be watching it on the Wednesday. But yeah, we're very, very close to the end of the game now. Again, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to think we're near the end of the game.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Right. I feel like we have to take Felix with us. Mainly because it is his quest. So, Pavati and Ellie take a back seat. Nyoka and Felix on me. Let's go do this. Go on, game. There we go. Alright, let's put this away. You might have also noticed I'm wearing my very dapper Chimera suit, I suppose you'd call it. Not like a suit of... Well, it is meant to be armor. It's got very good armor stats, actually, to be fair. But it's not really armor. It's just a suit. Sell my junk. I don't think I had any to sell anyway, but there we go. So yeah, I need to find Rosanna. It looks like she'd be in the bar. There she is.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I thought that was, what's her name? From
Tossball
the
finals
Code
are
Store.
scheduled to air.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Contempt for Boundaries. Could you do me a favor and get spaced? See, it ain't so hard being halfway civil. You couldn't lead with that? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account. Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired thug glaring me down. Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald Vale. I swear, that's all I know. Not inclined to answer your questions. Not after the way you talk to me. Yeah, all right. What else did you need? That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Alright. That was relatively painless. So now, we gotta go and confront Trask. Which means flying back to Edgewater. There's a lot happening in Edgewater now. I thought it was like, well, I've said it a few times, Tutorial Island type thing, and we'd never go
Some
back
crew
there again.
members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Aren't they always?
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. Just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Okay, so all this time we've been with Parvati and she doesn't know how to fire a gun. It's encouraging to know.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, I'm going to take the same two people with me. It's poor Felix. He doesn't really get a fair crack of the whip. A lot of the time. Hardly know him. The fact that we're right near the end of the game and his companion quest has only just appeared tells you all you need to know, really. It's almost like the game's gone, hang on a second, you need to do this one too. Where do we need to go? Oh wow, all the way up there. Alright, let's go to the botanical lab and then walk around. You have to excuse me adjusting my headset there as well. Right, this way. Oh wow, they're below us. I thought they'd be above us. I suppose Botanical Gardens is quite high up. There's like a cave or anything we can cut through.
Score one for Felix.
Wow, these guys do not put up a fight anymore. They also don't have any items on them. Feels like the game's a little bit... I don't know, it feels a bit glitched. Like we didn't get any XP or anything when we intimidated Rosanna either. Oh no, there are items. Maybe it's not glitched. Okay, through here we go. Looks like these outlaws are non-combatants. There's Rufus. It's an interesting looking ship.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Okay, easy peasy. We don't have to kill people, we can just talk to them. What is this thing? This almost looks like something I want. Final boss battle. This comes in, saves the day. Who knows? Okay, looks like we're done here. All this way we've come for a 5-minute conversation and then we leave again. So now it's back to the ship. And it's back to Harlow.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I'm good. I'll let them just do their thing.
Please avoid dance.
Pressing A to go. I think that was a bit of an oversight maybe on Obsidian's part. Is A should have been to confirm, not X. And yes, I am playing on PC with an Xbox controller. Did I just fall down this? Oh. It's an elevator. Forgot about that. Evidence is on the other side. Oh, come on. to see here, pal. Nothing to see here. Oh, you went there. Can't pick any of this stuff up. It's really annoying. And I have a horrible feeling we're going to have to fight our way out of here in a second. But here we go.
What's the word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Incoming!
Wow.
Watch this!
Oh, hell yeah, Felix.
Done here.
Well, he died like a dog. Guess they won't mind me taking all this stuff now. So yeah, I just literally just said about sometimes talking is better, but the guy was a dick. He deserved to die, and he was trying to recruit Felix into this band of dicks as well. So. He definitely had it coming. Plasma launcher. It's not that great. Let's be honest. Alright, anyone else? Yep, loads of stuff over here. Let's probably not pick up all the weapons, shall we? Otherwise we'll be heavily over encumbered. Money, let's sell some stuff. We could probably sell about half of our Adreno right now. We've got so much of it. There's one more guy out there we got to kill. We will deal with him very shortly, don't you worry. He was second in command, wasn't he, the guy out there? Whatever his name is, always forget. No, you're fine. You're not. Oh, Felix. I'm actually starting to like you now, buddy. I've got a really cool special ability, that's for sure. Sorry, robot, I didn't mean to shoot you. how I'm going to get to him. Well, whereabouts are we on the map? We're in a completely... Okay. Yeah, look, they've got one too. Must be Trask's escape pod. How we got out of here, basically. Take the ring. So if I ever do a second playthrough of the game, I'll do the lie option there. I'll just take the ring off him. Or just kill him. Bring the ring back and see what happens that way. Yeah, he was a wrong'un. Alright, back to the Unreliable. We'll have a chit-chat with Felix. And then I guess that's the end of all the build-up quests. And it's time to go ahead and do the big one.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
She ain't gonna learn to fire a gun now. Well, that would be nice, considering the battle we're probably about to walk into. Oh God, hello Sam.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think. No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me. Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that. I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Okay. Self-governed perk. Let's go check what that is. Ooh, gained Harlow's emblem. And then we've lost Harlow's emblem. Okay, so that's where I thought it was glitched, because she gave us... did Rosanna give us something? I can't even remember what she gave us now. It didn't come up. Plus the XP from when we intimidated her. Oh God. That bloody head. Oh wow. I didn't even notice this stuff. So you pick it up along the way. Iconoclast again? Yep. And then this. Who was Frey? Can't actually remember who Frey was. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put items in here. Basically stuff that I'm not using. The Raptor Prod. This. Probably, oh, definitely that. So the Gloop Gun, the Mind Control Ray, the Shrink Ray, and the Prismatic Hammer. We should really be using those, because they're the science weapons that we went and picked up. What we got here? Thunder, Euthanasia Kit. Are these companions guns? Is that why they're lit up? Oh, we've also got the Mandibular Rearranger, which I've seen videos of. That's a very interesting gun, shall we say. Let's put that away. Put that away. There's a lot here that we just didn't need. Yeah, we'll put that one away. Some of this stuff must be carried by our companions. That's Phineas's gun. Put that away. Alright, so we've given ourselves some more carry capacity now. Hello, what's this? Fair enough. Oh yeah, we need to go back to Stellar Bay and see how the truce is going. Any messages on the terminal? Doesn't look like it. Whoops. No, doesn't look like there's anything there. Let's head back to Stellar Bay for a bit, and then we'll head over to Tartarus. What I might do, it's a bit like what I did last week, is just record all in one go and then cut it up into chunks. No. Didn't want to do that. Terra 2. No. Monarch. Mind you, we haven't been to Olympus yet. How do we get to Olympus? And Eridanus and Typhon. I might look that up quickly, actually. Eridanus. Oh, it's Hestus. You can't get to either. Okay, you can't get to them. Spoiler alert. Stellar Bay.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Right, we don't need Felix anymore. No offense, buddy. Take Ellie and Nyoka for this one. And then, yeah, looks like Tartarus is the end of the game indeed. So I will record this all as one big video. I'll try and find a better cut point this time as well, because last time I just cut it halfway. Didn't realise it was in the middle of a conversation. So I'll try to avoid that this time. Hello, Grim. How you doing, fella?
You think maybe you could get some of your friends to land here too?
So who we got? You're an MSI guard. Can't steal that while you're standing there. Residents. So I would guess Zora would be in the building with Sanjar. Or maybe not. Unless she's in the office. No. Where is Zora? So what's on here? I think I've read all this, haven't I? I think I have. Let's see if Sanjar's got anything to say.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway, what can I do for you? Quite well. As a matter of fact, Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. It makes for some rather exhilarating meetings. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. Zora and her compatriots have become valuable and productive members of our community. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to. What can I do for you?
That's awesome.
Move along.
Hey! I got you a boyfriend, bitch. Don't talk to me like that. Alright. In here. Who was in here that we talked to? It was... I think there was a few people, actually. I always get quizzical and then it's always the toilet. Wow, there's a lot around here we haven't explored yet. I don't think we ever went upstairs in this building before.
You gotta teach me that.
I'm just going to nick everything now. We're going into a big battle. The fate of the universe is in our hands. I strongly suggest you hand over everything. Poor Braxton. Velma, that's who we talked to. Oh, there's her siphoning funds. I know we lied to her about it, didn't we? So it sounds like things were really shit until we rolled up. We basically saved the planet. Or the moon. I keep calling Monarch a planet. It's not, it's a moon. We saved Stellar Bay. That's all we need to know. So you have Velma and Frederick. Was Frederick the guy that we...
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead. Plenty of work to do, especially with so many no-shows.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who's spat in your spirits, Velma?
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
I feel like these two don't get on very well. Alright, nothing there. See, I think Stellar Bay's in good hands now. It's still not going to be perfect, but it's the lesser of two evils.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think about it.
So wait, everyone knows about Braxton except for that Frederick guy.
What a way to go. I put up with the constant state.
Yeah, I think we've explored everything around here now. Spoken to everyone that we can. Done all the quests that were available. Where's the child prisoner? Is he around here still? I think it was down this end, wasn't it? And there was the murder mystery in that building there. Aha!
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he has himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
It feels thoroughly strange to be allied with an actual corporation. But I gotta admit, it has its perks. Yeah, like, you know, food. They got a hell of a lot of fish here. One of our guys is allergic. That's a damn shame. They're fine. They harass one another. Stooge this, fanatic that. It's all in good fun. No blood yet. Fuck no. But I'm not working under him. I'm working with him for the safety of my people. Big difference, Captain.
Well, sounds like she's miserable as ever. No change there. Here's the child prisoner.
My boy says he'll only stay a few days before returning to Amber Heights. Can't you speak to him for me?
Don't drag other people into this, Mama. I'm a grown man and an iconoclast. It's time for me to make my own path in life.
I just don't know why you want to leave, Tak-Tak. You know how dangerous it is out there with the Raptidons and the Mantisaurs.
Enough, Mama. I made my decision. I won't let fear run my life any longer. Thank you, Captain. I got it from here.
Okay. Looks like you're really handling it well. A few days, you said. It must be like a couple of months since you came back. Oh, Ellie. I was wondering who that was. Okay, I think I've put it off long enough. I think it's time to head towards Tartarus. So, let's go. Now, I think I'm going to need either my best fighters or my most compassionate people. Don't know whether we're going to be fighting our way in or whether we can talk our way in. This is actually quite tricky. I'm going to save the game here. I'll do a new save.
Crew report. Mioka is drunk. Surprise.
Oh, Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Nope, you got nothing. Okay. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Sure.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
That's an interesting way of holding us here.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead. All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Alright, let's just stand here for a second for the thumbnail. 37 minutes. Gotta remember that. Very pretty. Right. Let's go. So that's interesting. So I imagine what we've done is we've taken that employee ID so we can find our way through doors and stuff like that. But what was interesting is that ship from the Groundbreaker. Could it be who I think it is? And if it is, I want to take the badass and the compassionate one. Here we go.
Captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
The
board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Great. More paperwork.
Hell yeah, Junlai.
What's that noise? What was that? I thought I saw that. Somebody tossed this garbage up the air.
Take him down!
Fire!
I'm going in!
Groundbreaker doesn't need touch. Somebody clean up this mess.
Why is Parvati getting hit? She should be camouflaged.
Can't let you take all the glory here, bounty hunter.
Okay, I guess we keep moving forward. My hologram's run out, so I'm going to have to start shooting in a second. Okay, I wasn't expecting reinforcements. This is pretty cool. And I figured it would just be Junlai on her own. That's why I wanted to take the party. Oh, there's a gun.
You okay, Cap?
I wasn't paying attention to my health again. That was dumb. Alright, we'll try that again. So I don't know if I should be staying disguised or not. Because it doesn't last very long, does it? What's down here? Is this like a secret way in? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Just some stuff I can pick up. Oh, hang on. Jesus Christ, Nyoka. Don't do that to me. Where the hell does this go? Certainly a lot of ammo and a lot of money here.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardats!
Alright, let's just go for it. Oh yeah, Neo. I'm not having a good time here. Yikes. Go on, Nyoka. Do your thing.
To shreds, you say? Libations on me, folks.
Really? That reset my disguise? You've got to be kidding me. All you got to do is kill absolutely everyone, and your disguise resets. Right, hopefully the Mardettes don't die while I'm messing around in here. You never know when this stuff might come in handy. Oh, what? My lockpick isn't high enough. Are you kidding me? Also, what weapons do I have right now? I should probably have a look at that. Because these troopers might be vulnerable to certain weapons. I'm also going to save. Okay, I think we're ready. Apart from this bit here, which I also can't open. God damn it! Why didn't I put more attention into lockpicking? Ah. Yeah, the Mardettes are probably all dead now then, aren't they? Oh boy. Yep. Okay, I feel guilty now. Can't pick that lock. I haven't got like a level.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Whoa, nothing. I was just asking. I was gonna welcome you aboard.
Sure you were.
Okay. All right.
That's the last of them.
Normally I wouldn't do that, but we're in a different ballpark now. Actually, I just want to check. That armor we just picked up. I know it's not as good as what we've got. However, let's say Nyoka, you've got 47. Pavati, you've got... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, you get the nice new armor. I think you're also going to get a nice new helmet as well. Yeah, that's only 9. That one's 36. That one's 38. Okay, Nyoka and Pavati now look identical. This is going to be difficult. Stealth, yeah, because I went through the thing. I know. Okay, before we do that door, I'm actually going to save again. I doubt I can pick these locks still, but there we go. I just want to take everything that I can get my hands on right now. And also kit out my companions a little bit better. Yeah, they're probably pissed because I killed Mizakandi. the other day. To be fair, she put me in a position where I couldn't really do anything except kill her. How is that an advantage? It's just a way of sneaking in. Maybe there's guards on the door? Oh wow, maybe this is the thumbnail. Snap. Right, let's go.
The prison has the bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates.
I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Here we go.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Okay, so at this point, I think I want to take the stealthier option. I don't just want to go in all guns blazing. How do I get up there? I don't think there's anything up there, is there? Doesn't look like it. I don't want to go right through the middle. There must be a way to make that hologram go slower, apart from just walking and not shooting your gun. Oh damn it, I was hoping this would be a way through. Oh well, I'll pick up the ammo. It's no biggie. Yeah, we are grossly outnumbered in this bit. Oh, what? I need a level up. What's my XP at? Does it even say? Oh, I'm miles away. Come on, come on, come on. So let's have a look at the map. I'm here, and I need to get over here. Maybe this route is the better one. Depends how many enemies there are. Can I walk 120 meters on a single charge? Maybe if I went up? Can I? No.
You get tired of patrolling?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. Probably so much stuff to explore here as well. All right, we're good. Sell some stuff, head to the workshop, repair everything. Now, let's assume I can't afford that one. Actually, a lot of tinkering to these guns that I haven't done. Is this Nyoka's? Which one's Nyoka's gun? Does it say? I don't think it does. That must be Nyoka's though. So that now does 98. If we upgrade this one as well. Do you now do 600 DPS? You do 1634 DPS. Let's tinker with my armor as well, make it a little bit better. I think I'm going to put a helmet on. Just to give myself a little bit more protection. Let's do that. It's not going to suit me at all. Ugh, that's a horrible match. Oh man. It's that or nothing though. Right, what was 53? Oh, this. What's Nyoka's armor? 47. Let's give her some 53. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, save. Here we go. The Pit. It's Fallout DLC, isn't it? The Pit. Fallout 3. Oh, they got dimethyl sulfoxide. Interesting. Excuse me, I have to pick all this stuff up. My disguise is about to run out.
Glory, take me. I thought the chasm outside Stellar Bay was deep. This makes me nauseous.
Oh my days. That's a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be.
And we're stalking.
Go on, interrogate me.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please. Thank you.
Yeah, so this saves us a long walk round. Mind you, there's a lot of cool stuff down there. Maybe we should go check it out. Oh. Is there a restricted access thing anywhere? Not that I can see.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Bay's counting on us.
Oh. Hello, Iconoclasts. Where'd you come in from? They're all going to die in a second as well. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I'm trying to get to this building over here. Really? Nothing? Nothing? God, hello.
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner. Is that a joke? Y'all call me out to fix the FPS and now you're asking me who I am?
I mean, if you could fix my FPS, I'd be very grateful.
Whatever. I need to fix this before I get in trouble, so stop bothering me. Forced pacification system. If the prisoners riot, we gas them. It went a little haywire after the last deployment, so here I am. Anyway, I need to finish this, so get out of here, will you? What? Of course. Why? Well, we don't always get what we want. Go on, let me do my job. Fixing the FPS system. FPS system. It's redundant, Melody. Can you just let me work? I'm almost done. What? Why? Well, we don't always get...
That's annoying. I don't really want to kill her for it. That'd be really handy to have, though. Let's see if my conscience will let me do it. Let's see if my conscience will let me do it. You don't have it anyway. Okay. That's made that decision a little bit easier, hasn't it? Alright, Melody, you get to live another day. But is it this one here? We got number 1 and we got number 3. So where's number 2? The iconoclasts are all going to be dead now as well. Right. That was dumb. I was just thinking about my disguise being compromised, but actually I think I have one more attempt with... I don't know, because it's... You see at the bottom there, it says I've got 2 more attempts, but when I spoke to the woman just now, it said I only had 2 more options. I suppose that ties up. I need to reset my disguise.
Huh? Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right. That's not what I'm saying. Whoa! Forget I asked.
Yeah, damn right, buddy. Can't just go around telling people they don't look right. Do you know what? I'm going to explore. I want to find that password. It's not here. Must be back in the previous room. Unless it's downstairs. Alright, hang on. Let me just reset my... Tell me if we go container hopping, we might find it. Really sounded like it hurt.
Keep your eyes out for distance. Something's not right. Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Whoa, no. Okay.
I can skip these now. We know what they say. We've heard it all before. Am I stuck here? Please don't tell me I'm... Oh no, I have to jump up here. I was about to say, what a cuck that would be. Come on, I can make this jump. Ah, damn it. Ah! That was exceptionally dumb. Right. So we're back here. I'm just reading something on here about it. I want to try and find out what the location of this other password, because I reckon we can pacify all the enemies. Vending machines, pit, locked door, procedure to the pit. You can lie to Melody and get that password, and using that password will kill all the guards on the level if you haven't already. Ah, okay, so there is no alternative. Alright. Okay. So there's different routes to do this. I'm guessing that's whether or not you team up with Sophia. From what I can gather. That's quite clever. Right, so we're in the Tartarus route right now. In that case, let me just read this again.
Remember not to take breaks on company time. Processing tape investigate caution worker. Breaking the law with penalty of death.
Okay, so it's the same thing. You have to intimidate.
Incoming!
Or lie to Melody.
Yeah, get that.
This weapon recoil. Oh man, this weapon recoil. It's all going a bit Tom Tit here, people. Who the freaking hell is shooting me? That was a bit rude. Okay, there must be a better way. Transition to the pit. Yeah, there must be a better way. Save. Manual. How come my disguise failed? Was it because the iconoclast came in? Or did I do something wrong?
A busy worker is a happy worker.
Oh yeah, moving lowers my disguise. Oh wow. I could possibly head up and over that way.
Who's that?
Looks like your cat's
Hey, you!
Oh yeah.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, they actually fall for that as well. That's the worst bit. So the pit exits that way. Which begs the question. First of all, what's over this side? Oh man. What have we actually got here? We need to go that way. So I'm going to do the up and over method. See what this does. So I reckon this is the sneak round option, which we kind of need to do right now. Let's be honest. Or maybe it's not. No, there's no door there, is there? There's no way I can make... Oh, hang on. No, we're still on. So let's just... Hang on, let's take stock. So if we go up there, we end up on that level. And it looks like we can work our way back down. Okay, perfect. What is that? It's a skateboard of some sort. Okay, through here. Don't need that. Oh yeah, I was going to check my weapons, wasn't I? So currently we got 2,369, 1188, 893, 317. So I think I'm going to unequip the shotgun and put something in with a bit more oomph. Maybe the science weapons? It's another assault rifle, we got enough of them. I must have something, melee weapon maybe? So wait, that's what I took off, 317, so it's got a beat with 317. Could just go with the flamethrower, or the shot cannon. It's not a bad idea. 2 energy weapons. Repair everything, we'll save again. Alright, down the ladder we go. These cells are awful. I know they're not supposed to be luxurious, but still. Is everyone here dead? Or are we just hiding really, really well? Hey, Iconoclast, you survived. August Van Noy.
Hey, Cap.
Hey, man. I actually can't remember who you are. Apologies for that. Actually, do you know what? Pick that up. I want to know what gun it is that they keep killing me with. Oh, the Van Noys.
Captain.
I know who they are.
You.
We met them at the printing press. Save their lives. Wow, they took out everybody. Fair play. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, they had to. Well, let's reset the disguise at least. Hey, Iconoclast, you don't fancy, you know, coming in here and helping me out, do you? Boy, do I feel like I need it right now. Oh, hell yes. I'm replacing my armor. Every step of the way, I'll be replacing my armor. Don't know what's happened to my graphic there. So what's that? 54. You've got 65. And you've got 38. So you're gonna get this one. I shouldn't keep saving, but at the same time, I really don't have to repeat things. Cheers, Nyoka. It's good to see that you've got stealth on the brain. Up we go. I'm just worried that I'm missing out on good loot because I'm sneaking around. Guy. Yeah, he's on alert now. Oh! How do I move him?
Heck! Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right. No, I meant your uniform. There's something about it. Ah, damn. Lucky you.
Okay, that kind of worked out. Did I push my
Keep
luck?
your eyes out for dissonance.
There's nothing over there. Okay, here we go. Interesting. This is where all these broadcasts come from. wait, why did we have to go? Oh, is there no way around? Oh man, I can see why they call this place the Labyrinth now. And now my disguise doesn't go down whilst I'm travelling. Okay, we've got to get over there. Any ladders or anything we can use? Nope. Alright.
Alright, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
Oh yes,
so
Sanjar.
Get in there and...
Yes, Sanjar. I don't hate you now. I used to hate you. Grim! You leave my Grim alone, mate. Yes, Grim! You legend!
That's the last of them!
What was that? And now they're all dead. Apart from this guy here. Oh, what are you doing, Grim? What the hell? I know I accidentally shot him, but I didn't think I'd... Okay. Something went wrong there. I think I hit Grim enough to make him hostile. Which was not the plan. Oh man, there's me saying I didn't want to repeat things, so save regularly. Now I'm all the way back here. I'm gonna go this way this time. Much stealthier.
Oh, careful.
Much stealthier. And the door's just here.
Hold it. Hey!
That's a good way of doing it. It's a very good way of doing it. In here. It's all because I was trying to save Grim's life. This time, I'll let him die naturally. Without me having to kill him, because the whole of MSI turned hostile then. Here goes.
Alright, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Maybe I do need to play an MSI trooper. That gun is awesome. Very effective. Oh, mate, don't just stand there. Hey, Grim. Ah, okay, that's where they spawn from.
What? No prisoners! What was that? Ha! 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 That's all. I deserve a fine bone.
Nice, nice. So wait, was that the ordnance stuff I just picked up again? No. I suppose I can pick that up as well. Damn. All the MSI troopers are dying as well. Ooh, and he jumped off there. Okay, I think everyone is actually dead this time. Where's Grim? Where's Grim? Please tell me Grim didn't die. Who are you? You're not Grim. I think Grim might have died, you know, guys. Oh, man. Oh, well. At least he did die naturally this time. Right, Nyoka, your armor, 68. I can give you... not that one. An 84. But what's Pavati's? 54. Alright, Pavati, you were always my favourite. You can have the 84. And for your helmet, 54. Yeah, I think 54 was the highest. Right, let's go.
Really doing this, huh? Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon. Idiot! I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off. No call for... You unbelievable bastard! Sophia should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged, quartered, bankrupted. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself. Is that what you think you're doing? This path of wanton societal disruption? You call that being a savior? I call it sabotage. You know what saboteurs get, Captain? Summary executions. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive. Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're going down this way. Oh boy. There must be like a terminal or something, like a locked door we can go through and deactivate it. No! I bet it's in there as well.
Awesome.
It has a thing on its back. I was so close as well. I was so close. I'm going to run in and explore that room now. See if there's anything that I can use to my advantage. Are those platforms there? Those.
Returning fire!
So the robots must come out of these. Let's shoot this thing in the back. Come on, Yoko, do your thing.
To shred, you say?
Man, these things hurt. Oh boy. This is going to be a lot trickier than I thought. A lot trickier than I thought. Right, hang on. So you are light ammo. You're also light ammo. You're heavy ammo. You're energy ammo. I think this might be a better gun to use. If it's a robot.
Here I go!
I am a storm!
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, now I'm going to retreat. Reload. This thing's quite slow. Get up. They should make it so that you can revive them with adrenals. Adrenos. That'd be pretty handy to have right now. I'm also pretty sure Nyoka and Pavati aren't getting up until this thing's dead. Where'd you go? Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Ow. Oh, we're so close. Bring it, bitch. Ow, ow, ow. That actually hurts a lot. Get in! Come on. Is that all you drop? Are you serious? Sorry Pavati, sorry Nyoka. I let you guys down there quite a few times. Alright, let's pick up every single shred of ammo I have, because if there's more of them things... Okay, up to the chairman. Here goes. Oh man, stairs? Could you not have had a lift put in? Where does this way go? Oh, this goes to the... Oh man, we could have completely bypassed. I think we could have completely bypassed RAM if we had higher lockpicking. Well, damn. Alright, time to save. Here we go.
Seems to be to save Halcyon after all.
Get me out of here!
Let me just have a look around first, Phineas. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything of interest. Okay, let's get him out.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can. I don't know what happened. but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here. You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them. I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours. Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the Board's authority. But the Board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the Board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The Board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The Board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with 2 hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And that is The Outer Worlds. Wow. That was a good ending, actually. I've heard a couple of people say not nice things about it, but I thought that was a good way to wrap it all up. I have no idea if you can hear me over the music right now. What I should have done is mute my microphone for this, but there we go. But I'm going to let the credits play out for those of you that want to watch them. And yeah, I think this is the first game ever on the channel that I've completed from start to finish as best as I can. So that's a groundbreaking moment. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to let you listen to the music and watch the credits. So thank you very much everybody for watching this series. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed both this video and the series as a whole. Drop some comments down below. Now you can tell me everything that you guys did in the game. All the choices you made, all the consequences that it had, everything. Do feel free to do that. Besides that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. There will be a brand new series replacing this one starting in the very near future, so be sure to watch out for that. Hit the bell notification as well so you never miss an upload, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.